Hello Aquarius, this is Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here with your monthly zodiac reading for the month of May 2016. If you're new to me, I'm new to doing YouTube angel reading videos, so it's not surprising that you'd be new to me. And I just want to give you just a brief snippet about my background. I have been doing intuitive readings, kind of embraced the gift only about a year and a half ago. But what I found is that it's just super easy for me. Like the angels just talk to me and information comes through, and it's what I've found is, at least my clients tell me, it's very accurate. They very much connect with the messages. I'm also a feng shui expert, so sometimes I will drop in information and ideas and tips about how you can energetically support yourself using your home or office environment. So those are some things that might come in. And then I'm a life and business coach, so oftentimes I just have other tricks, tips, tools that can help you on your journey and help you enjoy more of a flow in your life. And really my take is about harmony for your head, your heart, and your home. And these readings are all about kind of getting you out of your head and into your heart, and then also giving you some tips for embracing that information, what I call anchoring in your home. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be a reading for May 2016 for Aquarius, and I will do a general reading, so you'll have some kind of general information that'll come through initially, and then we'll focus on career, finances, health, and relationships. So the kind of like your love reading will be the last piece of it that we'll do. So hang in there with me. It's going to be about a 30-minute reading, and I hope to do these every month. However, I don't believe, unless the angels are really insistent, they probably will not be 30 minutes long going forward. So this is kind of an introductory reading type of thing that's a little bit longer for you. Okay. So we have the King of Earth card, and the Earth cards are all about how you make your money. It's about what you need to know to be grounded here on Earth, on this planet. And the King of Earth is a duality card. So on the one hand, it's about a person, and on the other hand, it's about an experience or a circumstance, okay? So talking first about the person, and this is someone that's already in your life, okay? This is someone that is... they have a very generous nature. They're very giving. They have sort of that professional quality, so it might be somebody that works in a profession where they have to wear a suit, a tie, where they just, or they might just do that because that's kind of their personality. They are very practical, so they're not so much in the spiritual realm. They're more in the, like, you know, what they see in front of them. They need to have things kind of proven to them, is what I'm getting around that. And so I feel like this person is someone that's a major player in your life, and you do value their opinion, you value their advice, but I just want to say to you that this person does not know your experiences. They do not know what it is that you want. And so you want to be careful about taking too much advice from other people, because you're the only one that truly knows, Aquarius, what's right for you. Okay? You're the only one that knows that. So this I do see as a successful time for you. There's opportunities that are coming up for you, and the universe and the angels want you to know that it's okay for you to accept those opportunities, which I feel like you've already been doing. And it's a bit like you have like just the Midas touch is what they're talking about. And this is about, you know, having that just everything you touch turns to gold. Like it's almost like you have, somebody said at one time, like you have a horseshoe up your ass, right? And that's about, and I don't swear very often, but I just can't think of any other way to put it. Like it's just luck on your part, and it's not luck because it's something that you've worked on, right? But it's that lucky time for you is what I'm saying, kind of shorthand for that. All right, so we have the Seven of Air, and the air cards are all about the intellect, kind of the head stuff, what's going on upstairs. The Seven of Air, we have, it's kind of that chaos card, and I just feel like you can't breathe. Like I just feel like there's so much going on that you can't even like come up for a breath of air. And so part of this is just like you need to sit down and revise your plan. You've taken on maybe a little bit too much responsibility. You maybe have your kids in too many sports. There's too much going on. And then the other piece of that is underlying, there's some things more going on than meets the eye. And so sometimes this can be, for you Aquarius, about how do I want to say this? You're blaming your sort of tiredness or different things on your lifestyle, when in fact there might be something else going on, like health-wise or with your diet or something like that. So there's more going on there, and you need to stop and take some time to really take a look at what is happening. And two, I just feel like the timing's a little bit poor for whatever it is you're trying to do. If you're trying to start a business right now, it might be a little bit of a difficult time, and especially right now, because we're in 5 different retrogrades. So it's important that you just kind of take a step back and revise your plans. Okay, we have 4 of water. So if you have some tears coming up now after I've been talking about this other stuff, no surprise, because water is all about emotion. It's that depth of emotion. And part of this is about like having missed an opportunity. So almost like in the hustle and bustle of everything that was going on, you actually missed something that was coming through. So you were getting a lot of opportunities, which is what we saw with the King of Earth card. But then as we move further in the month of May or going forward, you're going to feel like you missed an opportunity, okay? And there's some just boredom or discontentment around that. And what the angels and your guides want you to know is that, here's an analogy that I love. So we all have like a radar screen. So we see kind of what's on our radar screen, and we oftentimes forget there's so much more, so many more possibilities and things available to you outside of that radar screen, okay? So just knowing, and even just like, you know, I put my arm out here, you can't see my arm, but it's still there, right? Or my hand. You can't see it, but it's still there. So just having that knowledge that there's so much more available to you and so many more possibilities than you can even fathom. You have no idea, and they can drop in just like that. Okay? So that's what we've got there. All right. Let's look at our career aspects for the month of May for Aquarius. This is May 2016. Okay, let's see what we got here. So these cards are, it's life purpose cards. So typically this is information. It's about your life purpose, what you are here to do. And it's giving you clues about that. And it can give you a clue if there's something that you're not doing. It can give you an inclination that that would be something that would be really good to pursue. Okay, so we have light and love. And this is really, I love this card for you, Aquarius. And you know why I love it is because it's so simple. It's really about, you know, part of your purpose is just to bring your light and love to the world. Like, how easy is that? To just shine, just be a sun and shine out into the world. That's part of your life purpose, is just to shine and bring that love and light out into the world, okay? So we can call you Little Miss Sunshine, if you will. That can be part of it. You are also meant to do some speaking. Some of you are really freaking out right now when I'm saying that, because a lot of people feel like they're more afraid to speak than they are to die. It's that big a deal for some people. But this really, your life purpose does involve speaking. It does involve speaking, whether it's to small groups, large groups, you know, thousands of people. It does, that's part of it for you. And I feel like that is what you're stepping into now. So if you haven't done any speaking, now would be a great time to start doing that. You can join a Toastmasters club to get some experience. You can just practice, you know, speaking at church or speaking at events, being an MC or things like that. It's just part of what you're meant to be doing. And then the angels want to let you know that your life purpose fully supports you, okay? It's really, that is, lots of times when we make a shift, and especially if it's something that, you know, is where we're starting our own business, or it's something that's more spiritual, it's a little bit scary to take that leap. But I just want to say, I love this analogy, and I don't even know where it came from, but the leap isn't as big as you think it is. It's really like just stepping off a curb. So quit freaking out about it. You're going to be supported financially, emotionally, mentally. As you follow that dream that's in your heart, you are supported. You are loved. You are cared for. You are guided. Okay? So don't ever forget that. They're being really kind of pushy about that. And that's okay. All right. So your finances for the month of May 2016 for Aquarius. I always want to sing that song, Aquarius, and I do not have a good voice to sing, so I won't do that to you people. I will not do it to you people. Okay, they're taking 1, 2, 3. This is kind of my goofy angel deck, and they don't mind that I call them that. These are messages from your angels, and lots of times these angels are ones that you maybe haven't heard of before, which funny because 2 out of the 3 are archangels, so you will have heard of them most likely if you've listened to this type of reading in the past. So we have Archangel Gabriel. And Gabriel is I always think of her as kind of our messenger angel. She's really good at delivering messages. She can also help with public speaking. And this is just letting you know that communication in general, not just speaking, is part and parcel of your life purpose. It's important. Communication is really important. And so what she wants to let you know is not to let any fear, insecurities hold you back. Because you have, all of us have an important story to share. Something that happened in our life that can help others. And the more that you are vulnerable and share that, the more that other people will open up to you. Okay? That is something that's really important. Yeah, so just she wants you not to let those insecurities hold you back, is what her message is for you and all that. Okay, and then Archangel Raphael is coming through, and Raphael is our healing angel. You're going to hear more from him when we talk about health. And Raphael is helping you heal the physical things that are going on for you right now, Aquarius. So I do feel like there's something going on there, but you also personally are a healer. So not only are you getting healing from Archangel Raphael, but you are personally a healer and can heal others. And so part of this pain that you're going through is so that you can teach others and help others through healing a lot faster. So pay attention to the process that you're using to help heal yourself, okay? Pay attention to that, because that's going to be something that you may be teaching others down the road, okay? And then we have Angel Maya. So this is one of what I call the goofy angels, right? Angel Maya is, this is about going back to school for you. And so part of this for you, Aquarius, is you may be taking a different track. You may be starting something new, and you need to study and go back to school and learn everything you can about it. And it can be about, you know, like a career, but it can also just be about personal growth and about learning about yourself, about spirituality, you know, sort of that personal growth and self-development. Because if you're not growing, you're dying. And so it's really important to keep that, continue that forward. And the angels will guide you. You'll get messages. And if they're not being clear to you, like if you're not sure whether you're supposed to do something, ask them for a clearer sign. Ask them to speak up. If you have no idea what you're supposed to do, ask them for messages, ask them for signs, and they will come in all different ways, shapes, and forms for you. Okay, so now we have the healing deck. This is our Archangel Raphael deck, and this is related to your health, Aquarius, for May of 2016. It's always interesting to me when I do, so this is the 3rd reading that I'm doing today, 4th, because I had a client as well. But it's always interesting to me to see if some of the same things come up in some of the readings. And they have. Yours, Aquarius, is a little bit different than the other 2. But I'm getting the hydration card for you, okay? So this is about needing to drink more water. And this is coming up in the past position, so you might be doing that already. But I just want to make sure that you know you should be drinking half your body weight in water every day. And that doesn't mean like tea is not water, pop obviously is not water, coffee is not water, water is water. So drinking water, hydrating yourself, because it's going to help you look better, feel better. It's going to help you stay more awake. It's also going to help keep you grounded so that you're here on earth and can do what you need to do. So hydration, can't explain how important that is. Prayer works is the next card that we have for Aquarius. So in relation to your health, it really does help to pray and ask for guidance, and that prayer can be to God or whomever you believe in. I believe in God, and I obviously believe in angels, and angels are not a religious thing. Angels are non-denominational essentially, but they really are helpful. I know different religions talk about angels in different ways. Angels, I believe, are God's messengers, and so I feel like they're giving us information that God, Source, Buddha, whoever you believe in, they're message deliverers is what essentially they do. So prayer does work. So do that. If you haven't watched the movie The War Room, I highly recommend it because it's really kind of a cool testament to the power of prayer, and I think it's a cool process. And I do have a prayer room myself, so I do go there, and when, you know, definitely when I'm struggling, it's a place of refuge for me where I can kind of get out the feelings and ask for what I need. Staying positive is really important for you, Aquarius, right now. It shifts things for you. When you get in a positive mental state, it shifts things for you. And so the angels just want you to stay optimistic, and they want you to take actions that are more positive rather than negative and fear-based, okay? So that's what I'm getting around that. All right, let us see what we have for love for Aquarius for May of 2016. The interesting thing about these readings is because it's for a whole group, so I'm doing this for like all people who are Aquarius, sign of Aquarius, there's different things that come up. So if you have specific questions that come up for you, that might be a time that you'd want a personal reading. Because I can't really get into the nitty-gritty here. I can't, you know, it's more difficult to answer specific questions that relate to your specific life. So that is a service that I offer, obviously. And I love doing them, and I do record them for you, so then you're able to go back and listen to them as well. Okay. So interesting, this came up in another reading too. So this is the separation card, and this is about, because it's in the past position, I'm feeling like this is either something that's already happened or is in the works of happening. So it could be a physical separation where you're actually, you know, broke up with your partner, you're having a physical separation for a while, or it could be just like your partner's on a trip, or you've been taking some time apart, that type of thing. And so what I'm seeing around that is, I just feel like the children are sort of getting in the way, or the children are distracting you from each other is what I'm getting around this. And so it might be that, you know, that separation has been created. Like if you have a family where you have kids that are, multiple kids that are in sports, and one of you is going to this sport and the other one's going to the other one, and you're not able to go and watch all together very often, or you're not able to be together very often. It just feels like something like that, like a yeah, just like a short-term disconnect. Okay, release your exes coming up. And so what this is about for you, Aquarius, there's still some ties and bonds to an ex-boyfriend, an ex-husband, an ex-spouse. There's still some ties and bonds there for you, Aquarius, and you need to cut those tang cords. Honestly, it's a very simple process, but here's the thing, they do try to reattach. So, and it's not that they reattach out of spite or anything like that. It's kind of more habit. Sometimes, well, not always. Sometimes they're doing it on purpose. But, so what you want to do is just imagine that you have like a lightsaber. I like to imagine like a machete because it's sharp, right? So just imagine cutting those cords all around your body. So you're just cutting those cords and sending them back with love. So I kind of picture a little heart of love on the end of the cord, sending it back with love. And then the hole that was left in you, you know, maybe it's a hole that was left right here, then you're filling that hole with with pink light, and so that's helping you heal. So it's just cutting those ties from them. And if you're still talking to an ex spouse, an ex-boyfriend on a regular basis, and you're in a relationship with somebody else, you might want to rethink that, because those ties, it just, you know, it's affecting your relationship. I'm just going to say that. It's affecting it. Okay. So I do feel like there's a really strong chemical attraction. There's very strong chemistry between you and another. And for those of you that aren't in a relationship, you're going to feel this when you meet this person. You're going to feel it when you meet them. There's going to be just like that strong attraction, and you're going to be really excited about this person. So that's a fun thing that's coming for you, Aquarius. Somebody that you're really, you know, just attracted to, which is fun. It's a fun place to be, and just kind of relish in that, enjoy that. Okay. Since we're talking about, we have some extra cards. The angels give me kind of some extra cards, so we have some extra cards to go through for you. Since we're talking about the love line, we're going to talk about that now. So for those of you that are single and haven't met somebody, you're going to meet somebody that you're super attracted to, and then, dun, 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 we have the honeymoon card. So this is about that. What I always feel like with a honeymoon is about a longer term relationship. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean marriage, but it definitely could. And it is about a longer term relationship. So something that's more solid. And for those of you that are already in a relationship, Aquarius, this is about kind of reigniting that love and taking a trip, a honeymoon, if you will, type trip, where you're discovering the magic in each other again. So that's what I'm seeing around that for you. Okay. And then we have Page of Fire. The fire cards are all about passion and action. And this card is, for you, another duality card, Aquarius. On the one hand, this is somebody that is very creative. They're a little bit of a trouble, like kind of a little bit of a Dickens, I want to say. And they're not shy. Like, they're willing to go out and say hi to anybody. They probably maybe are a good salesperson, that type of thing. They're also very creative. And what I'm seeing around this is that together with this person, you're going to build something. So if that may be a collaboration, for some of you it might actually be a baby. So you might be building a new life together with this baby that's coming through. So I do see some new babies coming in for you, Aquarius. And then this is really about, you know, something new and exciting that's coming up for you. So I do feel like this is a project or some sort of something, some kind of news or endeavor that's coming up for you. So baby could definitely be considered an endeavor, a new endeavor, exciting news, right? A project, a collaboration, an event, that type of thing can also be included there. And just using, you know, being yourself, be original, be creative in all of that. The way that you do things is going to be different than other people, and that is okay, right? It's perfectly okay. All right. So the life purpose. So we're getting the books coming through for you for life purpose. So we got the study card, I think, through Maya. And we're getting books coming up. So books are an important part of your life purpose, whether that involves you engrossing yourself in reading, whether you work in a library, whether you work somewhere that there is, you know, just a lot of books. Could be a lawyer where you have a lot of books that you need to reference, that type of thing. That's part of your life purpose that's coming through. Okay. And then I am going to do this one next, which is more of the healing. And what I'm getting around this for you, health-wise, for you and your family, is about alternative medicine. And so to me, when this card comes up, it's about seeking different forms of treatment. So maybe that is seeing a chiropractor. Maybe it is using herbs or supplements. Maybe it is having Reiki or massage. Just different ways that you can help take care of your health without being so invasive and without using drugs, that type of thing. That's what I'm getting for you. Okay. Last two cards. We have a couple goofy angels, affectionately called goofy angels. We have Fiona. This is Angel Fiona. And Fiona just wants to let you know that now that you've asked for the help that you need, it's time to open to receive it. So this really is about starting to open and be like, okay, I'm ready. Let it come in, right? Just being and part of that is, you know, when you go in the flow, get in the flow of things, then things do just kind of come to you. So you do deserve heaven's help, and it's on its way. As long as you open to that, it will come in for you, okay? And then Archangel Ray is coming through. So we've been getting a lot of, over these last couple of readings, a lot about yoga. And this is another card that has to do with you taking care of yourself physically. Yoga and exercise are really, really important. So it doesn't even almost matter what you do, Aquarius, exercise-wise, but just do something. Get on the treadmill. Go for a walk. You know, lift weights. Go to yoga. Take Tai Chi. Do... you know, whatever it is, cycling, anything like that. Anything that's active is really going to help you during this month of May. And it's also part of sort of that yoga and exercise also helps you get more in tune with your spiritual self, your higher self, and that higher self has all the answers. Because honestly, any one of you could do this. Any one of you can tap into the messages of your angels and guides. It's just a matter of being open to that and letting the information come through and not filtering it. So that's the biggest key, is not filtering that information, not second guessing it. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius, for the month of May 2016. And I just hope that you take this information to light. Drink more water. There's putting that one back in there again. Drink more water, get some exercise, and enjoy the month of May. Hope to see you again in June. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it, and also share with your friends, because I have readings for the other signs as well. Take care. Did you enjoy your angel reading? I'm sure questions have popped up for you about specifics in your own life. To get answers personalized just for you, click below to schedule your appointment. You can use coupon code ANGEL20 to save 20% on any one of my readings. For more information about me and Finding Your Fiji services, go to findingyourfiji.com. Enjoy your day.